have a house, although I support that for Arabs. I don't want not even one Arab to die and be happy and miserable. No country in the world has taken refugees. We're sitting here crying about how many Arab children are dying. Not even I actually wrote to my PA last night. I emailed her and I'm going to ring her. So I'm going to ring her about this. I want England and every other country to take refugees from Palestine. Arab refugees. We have enough to we can't take it anymore. So I think everybody here, if you really care about Arabs, you need to contact your MP and say to them, you need to take your refugees from Palestine. We can't take it anymore. If you really care about Arabs, do that because I have done it first.
Right, let's start from the beginning, yeah? Just introduce yourself, like what's your stance, where do you come from, what's your work for you? Then we can start telling the people what to do. Because before you start telling the people what to do, it's way much. So let's...
So my name is Anthi. I'm Greek. I'm Christian. I'm not fanatic. I'm Christian. I'm just like relaxed Christian, so I'm more spiritual. I'm Greek Orthodox, but I'm not allowed to practice religion.
That makes sense. They're trying to be born, right? And we are here.
So I'm like more spiritual, and just physical. It means that I don't, that in the West, the religion is not mandatory. So you have a right to follow or not follow. You have the right to follow parts of it, not other parts, to believe parts, not to believe parts. You have the right to be agnostic, spiritual. I consider myself spiritual. Well, if there is a God, there is only one, and humans give him different names and interpretations. Hindus call him God, Buddhists call him God, Christians call him God. Now, the Abrahamic religions have many things in common, but they all have differences. I have done a lot of reading, both in Old Quran and Old and New Testament lately, and other historians. Okay, I was pro-Palestine. I used to think I was pro-Palestine. I used to think Israel is the aggressor. I don't think I don't think Israel is the aggressor. I think I saw more violence, verbal violence, and an willingness to make peace from the Palestinian side in the demonstrations with my own eyes.
Let me just understand that. Say that again. You don't think these are
the aggressors and war history.
anymore? Because a few people in the podcast have said a few things.
Many people. No, it has to do with the
Where's my mic here?
Take the history part. That's what I'm saying to you. I want Arabs to
Bro, why is my mic here?
back to ancient Israel.
Sorry, excuse me. Sam, why was my mic here?
Huh? I think the first combo ended. He gave everyone a mic.
What? Huh?
After the
I think he did it when he finished before. He just started again.
I want to understand your stance.
Yeah. When ancient Israel was created from the land of Canaan, where all the tribes were Semites, apart from two, which was the Amorites and the Aramites, who lived where Jordan is today.
Just one point, because
The Arabs, the other tribes
we
were
can
Semitic.
get into history, and we lose
We
the
need
people.
to get into history.
Yeah, but the thing is that first we need to acknowledge, because you've made a very dangerous point, which
Yeah.
is you're saying you used to think. I would have thought with each second, any rational person I've come across,
Yeah.
they say, you know what, once upon a time,
Yeah.
we were understanding of the Israeli stance. Now seeing the indiscriminate
Yeah.
bombing,
Yeah.
seeing experts from different fields,
Yeah.
whether it's the ICC,
Yeah.
whether it's the ICJ, whether it's Francesca,
Yeah.
the UN rapporteur,
Yeah.
all of them, whether it's Raz Siegel, the genocide
Yeah.
expert who spoke
Yeah.
to Owen Jones,
Yeah.
when we're seeing so many Amnesty International, we're seeing all of these bodies saying what Israel is doing,
Yeah.
including their own people, is a genocide, is apartheid,
Yeah.
ethnic cleansing.
So all these
Then-
people that you said
Yeah.
need to pick up the phone and they need to ring their MP and make sure that the countries take the refugees in before they all die.
No, but you're presupposing one thing. You're
Yeah.
presupposing that they need to leave their country because Israel is like a crazed killer, and we need to
That's why I
remove
want-
everybody.
yeah, that's
But
why-
what I'm saying is, why don't we deal with the crazed killer stance
Yeah,
first?
the crazed killer,
Why
yeah.
do people have to leave their homes?
Yeah.
Because a rogue state has just lost their mind because they're getting blind support from America and UK.
Okay, that's why I'm going to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, the ancient Israel existed. It's both in the Torah and the Quran and the Bible. The Temple of Solomon existed. It was Jewish. The land was Jewish. The land is full of Hebrew monuments. And when Jesus lived there, all the towns had Hebrew names.
Sorry, when I say we need to start from the beginning, I don't mean we need to do a history lesson.
Why not?
What I'm saying is beginning
Arabs
of...
deny all this.
Look,
Arabs reject all this history.
I come to Speaker's Corner. I know these discussions cease to be fruitful because I can then give you history, you can give me history, we'll accept, we'll deny, but there's one thing that both of us will agree, that 70% of the people dying in Palestine, being killed, being murdered, being butchered, are women and children, according to BBC.
Half of them are Hamas associates.
It's going to take 15 years to just remove the rubble.
Yeah.
But Israel is not going to allow concrete to enter because there is a blockade. They don't allow chocolate to enter, coriander, wedding dresses.
No,
so when you have a despotic regime like Israel, I'm curious to know why you would distance yourself and say, I was against Israel. How can a person with a heart and a mind be with Israel, seeing everything? No. But the thing is, but here's the thing. Regardless of what the history is, it doesn't excuse what's going on now. We want to talk about what's going on now.
What's going on now that Israel has the right to self-defend because it's not the first attack. It wasn't the first attack. It's not going to be the last. Muslims are determined to kill, to make sure Jews don't have a state.
Okay.
To many Muslims and Arabs, they're determined
Let's do one step at a time.
Disappear.
Let's do one step at a time. So you're saying self-defense, yeah? So how many Israelis were killed on October 7th?
Not even one should have been killed.
Oh, I agree.
Not even one.
I agree. How many were killed?
It's not the first time by Arabs.
I agree.
Yeah.
How many were killed?
Now we're going to count the numbers. 1,200.
Right.
And now you're going to tell me that...
How many Palestinians have been killed?
That's what I'm trying to explain. You're not letting me.
You're answering the question. How many Palestinians have been killed?
Most of it has to do with the history that since the creation...
You were quick to tell me about Israelis.
Let me speak.
Can you tell me about Palestinians? How many Palestinians have been killed? I'll talk about history.
I told you, half of them are Hamas associates.
How many Palestinians have been killed?
Half of the children are Hamas
How many
associates.
Palestinians have been killed?
60,000.
60,000.
Okay. How many? No, you're not letting me speak.
I will.
You're not letting me speak. How many Jews have died in diaspora? How many Jews have died in 2000 diaspora? 60 million. Not 60,000, 60 million. And they had enough. Jews had enough.
Where's the 60 million coming
60
from?
million in diaspora.
Where's the evidence?
No.
Give me peer-reviewed evidence for this. Don't just come and say 60 million.
Okay, roughly. Okay.
Now it's gone to roughly now.
So you don't care about the number of Jews to be. It has to be accurate, but the number of Palestinians is much less. But you care more about the number of Palestinians.
Even one Palestinian dying is not good.
I agree with you.
And I'll give you a Lancet journal. I'll give you peer-reviewed evidence. Yeah? I asked you for peer-reviewed evidence. I'll give you peer-reviewed evidence.
The historical evidence, you don't want to hear it. Okay.
I don't care about history.
Why not?
When 40,000 Palestinians have been killed in cold blood.
And half of them are Hamas associates.
How do you know?
I know.
I know. Trust me, bro.
No.
I know.
Arabs say that. Arabs themselves.
Oh, because Arabs say that.
Arabs themselves.
Oh, that's legitimate then.
Palestinians say that.
Look. If you want to come making a claim, please bring evidence. Don't just come with, I saw it on the news, bro.
Are you okay? Are you gonna let me speak?
So I'll let you speak now.
No, you're not
you said.
You're not letting me speak.
Let me just respond to your point.
Let
me just. I'm not interested in your history lesson.
Why not? No,
so she says 2,000 Israelis were killed, then 40,000 Palestinians. If she or somebody else punches me twice, and I punch them 40 times in retaliation, is that self-defense? If you've got certain people, Hamas, they're not globally funded, they don't have the biggest military, they don't have tanks, they've got pipes, they've got a few things. They've got a few things. It was a discussion.
Oh, now it's a discussion.
And I told you before it was a discussion. I told you we're both going to be speaking. Yeah, it's not going to be a one-way thing. I don't know you. Why would I randomly interview you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I told you, state your premise, state your point, and I will give you a chance to speak, and you'll see I'm a man of my word. But I want to respond to the point that you've said. So how is it self-defense? Yeah? Somebody punches you twice, you punch them 40 times, you're a bodybuilder, there's some puny little person, in disability, on a wheelchair, you're punching a guy on a wheelchair. And then he's got kids there, you start punching them. Self-defense. Amnesty International doesn't say self-defense. Human Rights Watch doesn't say self-defense. The Lancet Journal doesn't say self-defense. UN rapporteurs don't say self-defense. My question is, who the hell is saying it's self-defense?
Quran
that
says...
Go on.
That children of Israel are bad and they need to be punished and they need to be killed. It's in the Quran.
Where?
And that's what the self-defense
Tell me who
is from.
says it's self-defense.
My love. Can I speak?
Yes.
Okay. From when Jews were sent to diaspora from ancient Israel, they've been through hell in every country they go to. They have a right to one state, one land, and Arabs from day one told them, you cannot have your state because it's not your state, it's our state. Arabs conquered the land in Islamic conquest in 600 after Christ. Arabs originated in Arabia and Syria and Yemen. That's where Islam started. Okay, that land is ancient Jewish and belongs to Jews religiously and by ethnicity. And Jews wanted back, and Arabs told them, no, you can't, because it's our land. You can only live with us, but not all of you, because I've been speaking to Arabs for a long time, because you have blonde hair and blue eyes and speak foreign accents. So you're not real Jews. Only Palestinian Jews are real Jews. Palestine is 3,000 years old. It's not. That ancient Israel is the invention of Western propaganda. I heard that again and again. It's not. It was a real nation, and they want it back. Okay, that's why. That's what they're self-defending. If they don't get that land, Jews are gonna disappear. The humanity have everywhere they go. They've been thrown out, killed, banned from doing jobs, banned from going to university. They deserve a land for safety and to call them home. That's where they come from. Arabs deny all this. Arabs call them. Your children of Israel are bad. It's in the Quran.
Show me. I have the Quran
everywhere.
here.
I don't have my
Show
glasses
me.
now.
You have your glasses. It's on your face.
Not the reading glasses. These are for far. Okay.
Tell me the verse. I will find it for you. I will help you.
I was watching it on.
Use your phone. Find it.
Yeah,
Find it.
Many verses. I'll show you in the end. Okay, you want to show now? Yeah. Children of Israel, you're bad. You don't deserve to live in that land because you don't follow Allah. You don't follow Allah. And at some point, even Quran says we have the right to put you down. I'm trying.
All of Jews, yeah?
If you don't follow the word of Allah.
All of Jews, yeah?
Well, if you don't follow the word of Allah.
That's why it says all Jews, yeah? Not just the Jews of that time. You have to show it's all Jews.
So therefore, anyway, Arabs and Islamists don't want Israel to exist at all. So if
you didn't answer my question, by the way. You've been speaking for 5 minutes. You haven't answered my question.
It is genocide. It is genocide. But if Jews don't genocide Arabs, Arabs are going to genocide Israel, and that's what they're trying.
Khalas.
No.
She's admitted it's genocide.
No.
But you know what?
It's
Have you seen that famous meme?
If
I don't steal it. If I don't steal your home, someone else will steal it.
You stole it for...
If we don't genocide them, they're going to genocide us. This is the argument, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're dealing with.
You will genocide them because you don't want Israel to exist.
This is why I'm just going to let her talk.
It's true.
She's going to refute herself.
No, it's true. You don't want Israel to exist, so you're gonna. If you don't, no. Listen, Jews are had enough of losing Jews. Okay, they had enough of losing Jews. They had enough. Here you go.
Go in the Quran, not a YouTube video. Why are you showing me a YouTube video?
What do you want me to show you?
Well, the Quran. If I say this is what it says in the Talmud, and I show you a video from Joe Rogan, how does that make any sense?
He's a teacher of Quran. He's a teacher of Quran.
Show me a YouTube video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Zionists have to offer. If we don't genocide you, you're going to genocide us. The Quran says...
Yeah, it does say. Quran says again...
What chapter verse? What chapter verse? Chapter verse.
But I don't have my reading glasses with
But
me
you can
now.
hear it, isn't it? You can hear it. What's he saying? What does he give? Who are the children of Israel in the Quran?
It says, the children of Israel, you're bad, and if you don't follow Allah, you don't have the right to live in that
That's because
land anymore.
there were children of Israel at the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi
Quran was
wasallam.
written-
They are being addressed. How can you say all? Because even the Prophet's wife,
So only children of
she
Israel
is
are bad.
ethnically Jew.
No,
One of the
Quran
wives of the
says
Prophet
that- the
was
Quran says
ethnically
to be
Jew.
Jews.
So why
It
would the
says-
scripture go against the wife of the Prophet?
My love, does the scripture say kill the Christians, kill Buddhists? Because
No, it doesn't.
Exactly.
It doesn't say kill Buddhists. Show me where in the Quran it says kill Buddhists.
It does. You know what?
Where?
This gentleman there knows, but I
Call
didn't
him
have
then.
my reading glasses with him either, so I
Okay, no problem. You know what I'll do?
What?
When you do find them, you can come back to me.
I'll show you.
Well, you're showing me a video. I can't hear it.
He is very good scholar of.
When you have your reading glasses,
Listen,
then we'll.
do you want Israel to exist?
Look, when we
I said,
have.
do you want Israel to exist?
No one has.
No,
No
no.
one has a right to exist. They exist. Now we need to move on from there.
No, no, you killed
what
them
about
last
does
year.
this
You
country
killed
have a
them
right
last
to
year.
exist? No state has a right to exist, but they exist. Then we move on. It doesn't
Are you
excuse.
sure?
It doesn't
So are you
excuse.
sure?
It doesn't
Half of
excuse killing them.
Palestinians- half of
You just said
Palestinians-
if we don't genocide them, they'll genocide us.
They will get you will genocide them.
So you admit genocide is taking place.
Yes, it's self-defense.
So genocide
It
is
is.
self-defense.
You will genocide them if they don't genocide you. Okay, you will not stop the
Genocide,
attacks.
ladies and gentlemen, genocide. You don't genocide us?
You're not letting me speak.
We genocide you?
Genocide
Hey?
is what
Potato,
Assad-
potato.
What
Hey.
do you want Israel to exist? Do you want
Look,
Israel? No.
Israel exists.
No, it
Genocide.
doesn't.
It exists.
Arabs don't
It's
want
currently committing a genocide.
it. It doesn't. Arabs don't want it. Arabs don't
It
want
doesn't
Israel to
matter,
exist.
but Israel exists.
Yeah. No,
Can
they
you
want to
tell
die
them
for
to
it.
stop killing and genociding?
Can you tell-
According to you, it's okay.
Can you tell half of the Palestinians not to enter terror?
What are you talking about? How many entered?
Half of the Palestinians are
How many entered?
Islamic Islam.
How many entered?
Most of them.
Most of them.
About half of them.
Trust me, bro.
About half
Tell
of
me,
them
About half of them.
How many,
Well, 1
how
million.
many- how
1
many-
million
how many-
entered.
Are in a
How many
Islamic
Muslims
Islam.
did Assad
nothing.
kill?
She has
A
nothing.
question for you.
Why?
A question.
What did you
question.
used to live there? What
Can
does
I
Quran
ask him one
say?
question?
What is,
Can I ask
what?
a question? Can I ask
What
a
is,
question?
what does the Quran say? Quran doesn't say genocide Jews because they're going to genocide you.
No, it does kill the Jews. It says.
Go on, show, where?
I don't have my glasses with
What
me.
did
Don't make claims then.
But
You
I
can't
showed you
justify
the
them.
video. You don't wanna
You show me
watch
the
it.
video.
Watch
It was a
the
nice
video.
Joe Rogan video.
What's the video?
Yeah. I know about transcendental meditation now. Thank you.
was it a genocide? Was Assad
Look, I'll
to
speak
the
to you later. I'll
Syrians?
speak to you.
It's-
I'll speak to you later.
About Assad
Get
and
in,
the
get in line.
Syrians.
Get in line.
Oh, is there a queue?
Yes, there's a queue.
Ah, there's a queue. Okay.
There's a queue.
Majority of the Arabs and Islamists are spoken at the demonstrations. They say
I just want to know what
Zionists and they need to leave. Zionism is gonna lose. It's not their land. They're not real Jews. They will destroy.
That's your
Israel.
theory.
That's
Does that justify genocide in your opinion?
Why did you kill them in the 7th of October?
Huh? You
That's
just said
genocide
like
too.
you
That's
just
gen-
what?
That's genocide.
What
too.
1,500 people is genocide? Oh, killing
are you
1,500.
saying- sorry, are you
Then
saying
every
only-
war is genocide.
So
then
why is it okay? Because the Jews.
why are you
Why is it
putting
okay
words
to
in
go
my
around
mouth?
killing? Why is it okay to go around killing?
Did I say it's okay? When
Well,
you said
did. Yes,
when
you actually said it's okay. You said it's okay to kill
Ladies and
Jews
gentlemen,
as long as Arabs
going
don't die.
crazy now.
That's what you just said. Okay, you said
testosterone's kicking in now.
1,200 does not matter. You said 1,200 does not matter
you,
because
ladies and gentlemen, when you watch the
Palestinians
video,
are more.
she said one dying is bad. I said yes. Did I not say that? When you said one dying is bad, I said yes,
But
I
now
agree.
You're talking in numbers. You say
Yes,
that's
I have to
less
talk in
than
numbers.
that. And I
What am I
told
going to
you-
do?
Yeah, and I
Speak in
told you-
triangles.
Yeah, and I told you it's in the Quran.
I'm not gonna show you videos
you don't
of
believe that land
Joe
is
Rogan.
Jewish. If you don't believe that land is Jewish,
Or
you
Muhammad
will
Ali
find a way
or
to
Muhammad
destroy it
Hijab's
again.
boxing fight. I'm going to show you those sorts of videos.
I have done a lot of research.
Mashallah, he won as well.
Listen, you're sarcastic. You don't. I thought you were gonna interview me.
Well, you just said, why would I interview you? Who are you?
No, that's the question.
Next, come.
I'm sorry.
Here's what she said. She said, if we don't genocide you, you're going to genocide us, therefore it's okay. Do you agree with that statement?
Well, that's a completely different question I have, and that is.
What do you mean? I've just asked you a question.